Hello to everyone who's watching on Facebook. This big male lion and one of his coalition partners has just come across a pride of lions that we have spent the evening with. There was one big male, not as big as this guy though, amongst the other 7 lions, which were mainly 5 lioness and 2 young males, and they have scattered. Look at the size of him. Now, we thought we'd go live and share this with you because there's possibly some major action that could unfold here, and it's the middle of the night. We've had such an awesome evening, and I'm guessing this other male is going to come past us at some point. Is he roaring? He is. Just gently. Anyway, we need to keep moving, otherwise we're going to lose these animals. There we go. There is scent marking. Sounds like his coalition partner behind us is roaring. Can you believe this is happening live? Yeah. Did he just jump down a hole? There's the other one going to be on our right hand side. Now we are viewing it. Oh, here he comes. Look at the size of him. We are using infrared, so we're not shining any flashlights. It's pitch black around us. And it looks like he's running to catch up to his coalition partner, who flopped down on the grass somewhere just ahead of where he stopped. So like I said, I'm guessing those other 8 lion have hightailed it and are long gone. And they're probably going to keep dead quiet now. They're going to be flying below the radar. These guys could well continue to follow them. And before we get left behind, I'm going to start up and keep moving. Although I'm tempted to see this guy reunite with his partner, which I think is imminent. No. Okay. Let's go. We headed out quite late this evening from camp, only at about 5 o'clock, and we drove about 50 kilometers to get to an area where we wanted to search for some lions, and we didn't have any luck for the first 3 hours or so. And at about 9 o'clock we stopped for a cup of coffee, and that's when we heard the initial pride of lions roar. And they were probably about 3 or 4 miles away from us, so we had quite a lot of distance to move between hearing them and having our coffee and finding them. And then since we found them, it's been non-stop action, which I'm thoroughly grateful for, and it's great to have you with us. I think it may just be a short hello though, because I fear that we are not going to get the action we were hoping to share with you. And that was obviously going to be if these 2 males got a hold of the young male, or the younger big male who was with that other pride. Jandre, any idea where they are? 9 o'clock, thank you. Good. So because it's pitch dark, I'm relying on Jandre's spotting, keeping an eye on it with the infrared camera, and I'm just slowly negotiating through what thankfully is quite a flat open field here, but we have been through 1 or 2 rocky areas, so it's a little bit tricky. Still got him there, Jandre? Okay. Hello, Susie. Good to have you with us. And no, you're right, it's not a normal sight to see male lions moving that quickly, but when their territory is involved and another male's imposing on them, they can change tune very quickly. Any joy, Jandre? Now in the sea of grass, it's tricky business. Okay, well done. Oh, there we got him. He's a bit far. But the good news is we've got them again. I was worried we had left that left us in the dust. Hello to Joe. You would like to know why the lioness and young males scattered when they heard these males call. Ooh, they're running in quickly now. What's happening here? Hold on, everyone. And I don't know, Joe. We don't know this pride of lion. We don't know who belongs where. This male lion's really moving at speed now. Hold on, everyone. We could hit a rock at any stage. The grass is so... Okay. So yes, Joe, the question you've asked is something that's going to take some time for us to work out. Oh, I'm going to stop his roaring. Stopped. But yes, Joe, we don't know who's who. We're not sure what pride of lion it is. We don't know which coalition members are dominant. What we were certain of, though, the few hours that we have spent with this pride, initially there's the other partner in the background, is that the young male, or the younger big male, who's not as big as these guys, that was with that pride, hadn't been with them very long. You could see that, he had only recently met them and vice versa, because they were still acting quite hostile to one another. They were still working one another out. So I think this area could be experiencing possibly a pride takeover or a coalition battle. So maybe this turf's open for new owners, or maybe it's just a bit of a no man's land. I'm just so happy we found them, because we've been spoilt with some really fascinating interactions this evening. We're going to keep moving. And yes, how awesome is it that it's absolutely dark out and we're still being able to follow these animals. I'm loving it so much. I remember speaking about years ago that, in the future we're going to be able to do these awesome little adventures after dark with this great technology that's available to us these days. Okay. Sure, I lose my bearings so quickly. I'm looking down at the monitor to keep an eye on what's happening. And I'm never sure where Jadra is actually filming. Thanks. Yeah, all good, thank you. Hello, Dina. You'd like to know how far away I am from where Jamie saw her male lions, and we are very far away. I'm guessing about 30 kilometers. So we're in a very different part of the Masai Mara to Jamie. She's further north than us. We're kind of in the central at the moment, you could say. Central to western. Really looking forward to spending male.